Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
With arms wide risen.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
Pair of panties. Oh, that sounds so good. Jeff, look at this thing.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Yeah. Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that was good news.
It is the 24th day of June, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Hope you had a great weekend. Going to be a hot one out there today. By the way, my name is Hawk Tua, and you're listening to the Power Trip Morning Show. Let's get her started. We got Ben Lieber. We got Mike Muscle. We got a cast of thousands. Here's Dusty Slay, one of my favorite new comedians on the Power Trip Morning Show. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I take a lot of Ubers, and a lot of my friends get mad if the Uber driver talks to them too much, but it's the opposite for me. I think the Uber driver gets mad at me for talking. He's like, you want to listen to the radio? Something like that? I'm like, no, turn it off. I only got 5 minutes alone with you in this call. I got a lot of stuff I need to tell a stranger, okay? I got a lot of conspiracies I need to get off my chest. And honestly, my wife started hearing it, so I'm not even Ubering anywhere. I'm just Ubering to talk, man. I love the car. I like being in the car. I like driving, traveling. You ever get a fly in your car? You've been driving down the road. You've been driving for miles. That fly's all over the place in there. All of a sudden, you let that fly out. What do you think that's like for that fly? Like, that fly is way away from home now. That'd be like going into a grocery store and coming out in Arkansas. They're like, dang, what happened while I was in there? That fly's got to start a whole new life now.
I like the Alaskan pipeline.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Monday, June 24th of 2024. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Whole crew already in their seats. I'm Corey Cope. That's Chris Hockey. That's Paul Lamberts. There's Max. There's Zach. Lieber in a little bit. Muss right in a little bit, I think, right?
Yeah, man.
I think we're normal Monday on the old Power Trip Morning Show.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that kind of took over the internet the last, 5 days?
Yeah, it's been trending for a long time. Yeah. And then I think a group of people found where she works.
What?
Yeah, she works at a bar somewhere. Yeah.
I like her. She seems charming.
Well,
She does.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the people online with, like, Oilers girl, Hawk Tua girl? They're like, Avengers, assemble! Right? They're like, they're trying to put together a dream team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to her. Why are you grossed out by that?
It grosses me out.
Well, what?
Don't spit on my privates.
What?
Yeah, gross.
Get the hell out of here right now. You don't think about what you just said.
Well, okay, coming from the Avengers of Freaks over there.
I don't think it's that crazy, man.
What the hell is your problem?
Wait, you would like somebody to, like, baseball spit on your private parts?
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tua and spit on that thing. You get me?
That's hot. Yeah, she knows game.
Core?
No, I'm listening to you.
Yeah,
You're the one that has the hot take. Let's go.
I don't want my private spit on.
Well, then, get the hell out of here. Who needs you?
Put them back in your pants. This isn't about me. It's about you.
I'm just saying.
Everybody else is listening to you.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't.
Well, first of all, I'm not gonna.
Don't tobacco spit on my wiener.
Wow, you, sir, have disappointed me today.
Well, shocking you're into it.
I don't know if I'm into it or not. I have no idea. But I ain't saying no.
That's pretty sweet.
That's her workplace.
Yeah,
right?
man, you let her do what she do.
Yeah.
How dare you degrade her?
I'm not. I'm just saying. I don't want my wiener spit on.
Well, good. Guess what?
More for you.
My neighbor Andy was telling me about how
What?
there
Your
was
neighbor Andy?
there was some
He did that to you?
no. There
Cash
was
those tickets?
some bit on social media about how the Vikings traded T.J. Hawkinson to the Dolphins. So we have a Hawk Tua combination down in Miami.
Like where?
Yep. T.J. Hawkinson.
She seems so
and
cute.
Tua.
There was a Hawk Tua combo in Denver, I think, right?
Yeah. I think it was Hawk 0.
Oh. I'm giving her a little bit more
2
credit.
is probably being generous. Yeah.
She was a Denver Tua.
I think she's cute, and I think she seems fun, and I think she cares about her work.
Would you let her spit on your private parts?
Yeah, good
Me?
question.
Yes.
If
No.
you weren't so lovingly married, of course.
No,
Really?
You know you're on camera right now, right?
I'm not.
Yeah, we're doing the whole show today.
The whole show is streamed.
No, I would not.
Yeah, well, listen, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Listen here,
Yeah.
sweetheart. How do you
Yeah.
know you don't like it if you ain't never had it happen?
I'm not having it happen. I don't want spit anywhere. How would you like it if I just spit on your T words? You'd be grossed out.
You are a male. I think.
Well, sorry. I'm not into that. I don't want my private spit on.
You can say it 100 times, think I'll make it right.
I would have lost a lot of money. I would have
What?
thought Sauce was going to be 1,000% in on this.
No.
I don't know.
Spit on that thing. You get me?
I did not
What's the
expect you to come
difference?
out
I ain't
so.
want nobody
spitting on
No, I don't want anybody. No.
Where's she gonna spit?
Yeah. Not on my.
You think about
that?
Like where?
Yeah, Pee Wee.
Like where?
Pee Wee'd love to be spit on.
Don't you degrade Pee Wee like that.
You're trying to degrade me. I don't want to be spit on my anywhere.
I
Don't
give you an
spit on
F
me.
for your degrade. What do you think?
Fine.
of that?
Degrade all you want.
How dare you talk about Hawk to a girl like that?
Okay, are there parts of your body
You're
where
making me
we are
cry.
allowed to spit on?
No.
Not
Don't
one.
make me
No,
cry.
I'm not a garbage.
What
Don't
about-
spit
You
on
are
me.
garbage.
You're not a garbage.
You're scum.
You are.
How'd that cool you off? So good. Yeah, I don't want to be spit on. Ick. Spitting's gross.
God, you are weird.
I'm weird.
Yeah, you're weird.
You want to be spit on.
I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying I ain't telling her business.
Yeah.
She seems to know her business.
So if you were with someone, Hawk, and they did the whole
Now, she ain't doing that.
That's what she's talking
No,
about.
she's not hawking up a loogie.
That's what a Hawk 2 is.
Listen to the way that
Hawking
you just
up a-
said it. Listen to the way
Don't
you
make me
said
angry.
it versus the way she said it. She's not snorting snot.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not. Do it
She's
the-
hawking up a loogie.
Do it the way you just did it again.
Do you hear the
Now,
noise?
say it.
You
That
can't
just
hear the
made?
difference?
Yes.
Do you hear a nose noise at all?
No, but Hawk.
Spit on that.
Yeah, there's no
Spit on that
Spit on that
You're
thing.
making it worse.
I'm
Not hockaloogie
I
on
don't
that
care.
thing.
No, nobody is spitting on my
I'm going to
wiener.
spit on you from
What's the
now on.
Well,
difference?
that I don't care about.
Yeah, I don't really get why the spit is so much
Because
of a big
eventually it's
deal.
going to make its way there anyway.
No, I get that, but no.
I'm so
Gross.
disappointed in you.
Fine, be disappointed.
Take the rest of the show off.
Yeah, you know what? You need to
All
think
right,
about
I'll
what
go
you just
home.
said.
Hello.
Hope when you get home, Kelly spits on you.
I hope
And
she
not
does.
that area. Just right in your face.
I hope it's like an episode of Seinfeld.
What do you mean?
You don't even know who's doing it. It's coming out of a shrub.
All right.
That's a Keith Hernandez reference.
God, she's beautiful.
And she's not a quitter.
Nope.
She's an artist.
That's what she is. Well, you know what she is? She's a, what would you call it when somebody does something people ain't done before?
The pioneer.
She's a pioneer.
An innovator.
Pioneer.
She's a pioneer. Oh, don't you say her words. Don't you talk about her like
I'm
that.
not. I just.
God,
No,
am I
thank
angry.
you.
God, am I angry.
Oilers girl or this gal?
Oh, Oilers girl.
Oilers.
Have you seen
Yeah,
the
okay,
rocks
just
on that
checking.
lady?
Yeah.
And she signed with Playboy.
She did what now?
She signed with Playboy the other day.
What does that even mean, though, in
Yeah,
2024?
Playboy isn't
What
a
did she
thing.
do?
I'm not sure. I read the other day. Apparently, they have like a OnlyFans like website now.
Well, that makes sense.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but I guess she's no longer a free agent.
Wow.
I thought she came out of the gate saying that she was not going to do that she didn't want the attention. Now she's been everywhere on social media the last week. As the Oilers have climbed back to force a game 7.
How about
Let's go?
Let's
How about that?
go.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun to watch.
It was so much fun. Where was I? Yard House or something like that? Watching the end of that game, I'm like, holy crap.
Saucy, of course,
They're kicking that
Florida
ass.
up 3-zip.
And
You
then
and
I
I have
spit
a
on somebody.
$500 bet because before the season starts, you take the 8 parish teams. I
Don't
get
talk
the
to him.
field.
Wow.
I offered you a couple days ago $100 just to call it off, and you turned it down.
You said 50.
Hmm?
You said 50.
Was it 50?
I'm not taking a $50 buyout.
Well, even if it was 100, you said no.
Would
Yeah,
you take a Hawk Tua buyout?
How do you feel about Game 7 tonight in Florida?
I'm going to lose. They're going to win. They have all the momentum. There's no way Florida will win. No way. It's over.
Yeah, this is McDavid's moment to be
correct. It's
legendary.
Over. Yeah, it's over.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you said stuff about her.
Yep.
That lovely, lovely lady. Who
I didn't say anything negative about her.
breaking ground like you wouldn't believe.
How?
Hi. The only way Game 7 could be better is if Haktua Girl was a giant Panthers fan. And then we just had the battle of Oilers Girl versus Panthers Girl.
Well, then I would start cheering for the Oilers.
Yeah. Listen, you like what you like.
Yeah. You like what you like, and you like to be degraded.
Well, sure I do. Good point. Good point.
I bet this gal, when she did this little on-street interview into a phone to some random dude, I bet she thought 7 people were going to see it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
bet she was 9 sheets to the wind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she just went for it because, okay, I'm drunk. These guys are idiots. They're doing some cute YouTube video that nobody watches, and now it's everywhere, and that's her entire identity.
Yeah, but what is it that every person her age wants these days?
Attention.
To go viral. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah, so she got it.
Yeah.
Good for her. I hope she wakes up smiling. Hope she thinks it's funny. I hope she's so strong and independent that she thinks it's hilarious and she doesn't care what people think of her. That's what I hope. And then I hope she comes this way.
Whoa.
Hey, how you doing?
You mean travels to Minnesota?
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Well, she can do the other as well, but probably not with me.
Well, not with Sauce.
Nope.
No, I'm out. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, but trust me, she's not gonna.
Yeah, no,
Okay?
she'd have no interest in my ugly ass.
Damn right. Hey, you don't
You
hear
weren't
that.
supposed to agree with it.
I'm sorry. I'm so upset at you right now. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you could spit on me. That's how mad you are.
No, I'm not doing
You're
that for
spitting
you.
mad. It's okay. It's not my thing.
How do you know? How do you know? What if you like pinkies in your BH, right?
Yeah, but I don't want.
I think that's gross, right?
Yeah, that's fine. But
I think that's gross. But you know what? I'm not degrading you, am I?
yeah,
And you know what? Hawk to a girl right now. If you walked up to her and said, "Ma'am, would you take that little tiny pinky on that left hand and shove it where the sun don't shine?" She wouldn't look at you and go, "I ain't doing that. You gross me out."
yeah, but
She'd get the sticking.
oh my god, I'm just saying, man.
We heard
Do
you.
you have a story?
Like what?
Like, is there something that, like,
Yeah,
did
what
this
has happened
happen to you?
Oh, great. You know what, dude? You're so.
no,
hold
I'm
on.
just. I don't like germs,
Yeah.
man. I don't want to be spit on. Spitting on people is gross.
So recti play's fine.
no,
There's
sure.
no germs in recti
You can wash
play.
your hands. Once you get spit on, you can't wash all that off of you. It's
Why don't
on
we
you
try
forever.
both? Why don't you
Wait,
go pinky
hold
and
on.
spit? Why don't we
Wait.
turn this into like a bop it situation?
Why can you not
where it's-
wash it off of you?
What are you talking
You
about?
must damn wash that off you.
No, once you get
I'm
spit
shaking
on,
your filthy hand.
yeah. Well, you've shaken my dad's hand.
Once you get spit on, it's permanent? What is that, the bog of eternal stench from Labyrinth? Take a shower.
I just
Wash
don't
it
want to
off.
be spit on. And you won't even answer the damn questions.
It's not about me.
So
It's
we
about
know
you.
how you stand.
I know how you stand, crooked after that pinky incident.
And I lean forward because of my huge T words.
Yeah, you're like one of Jeff Dunham's puppets.
Yep. I'm just saying, don't spit on my privates.
You know what? I wasn't gonna, but now I can't help but think about it.
Yep. See? Yep.
Hey, when we go to Detroit Lakes in a couple of weeks, can we just have people spit on you?
No.
It'd be like the dunk tank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we'll start with the tank completely empty.
Right, everybody wins.
And then we just try to fill it.
No. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've changed.
You have, man. I don't know what happened to you.
Sorry, Daddy.
Remember
Shaved your
when we
head, and all of a sudden you're different now.
You're too good for us. No.
I am fun. I just don't want somebody to huck two on my private.
At least you said it right that time, not.
That's what she's talking about. The blog.
Saucy, I hate to do this, but you got to give me and Hawk your membership card to the Avengers.
No,
no, you got to revoke it.
No,
Turn in your badge and gun.
I know. I know, Ant.
That's what I'm trying to tell
He's
you.
trying to tell you.
Well,
some of the greatest people in history have liked being spit upon.
Name 4.
Abraham Lincoln. We know
Famously.
that. We know that.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
You think it, Ello?
Yeah.
Terry Clark.
What?
He's just reading the
I know he is. He's reading the thing I left up there. Yeah.
And Donna Kelsey.
What? Travis's mom?
Jesus.
She likes to be spit on.
A different one.
Oh, a different
Okay.
one. Okay. Yeah, don't be weird. Sick.
Sean Penn.
Yeah, he probably does.
You know we
of,
do.
This is the start of the worst defamation lawsuit of all time.
Different Sean Penn. Different one.
Sean Pencil.
All right. Well, that's not how I thought the show would start. I thought Sauce would be on board, but I guess he's not. Ben Lieber will join in like 45 minutes. Muss in about an hour and change. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Power Hour goes live at 8 a.m. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. It's brought to you by Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
You know, Max, you got it all in perspective, and I like the way you think. Sauce, though, we're so disappointed.
Come on, Sauce.
I'm sorry.
Have you
Daddy.
changed your mind yet?
No.
How dare you?
Sorry, Daddy.
I'm just assuming you guys spent the entire break talking about that over there. Just
PA called in.
No, PA's coming back in today to talk about it.
We busted out the whiteboard. We drew up some plays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
The juice is loose.
Yeah. That guy came by.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, what's his real name?
Michael Keaton.
Thank you. Keaton's in here. He's all
Michael
riled up
Keaton.
about it. Ron Howard's here.
Ron Howard.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. He's here to protest you. He's so pissed at you right now he can't stand it.
He's taking a knee.
And you don't want Opie upset.
No, I don't want Opie upset. Sorry.
You ever done opium?
No, but I know somebody who has.
All right, here he goes.
Probably half your friends.
No, just one that I know of.
Which one?
I can't. Well, who cares? Smitty, you accidentally did it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Did you fall down and land on it?
No, we were at a Dave Matthews concert. We were like 19 years old, and somebody handed him a joint. And he took a couple hits of it and was like, "What the hell is that?" And the
Ski
guy's
club
like,
pad.
"That's opium, man." And he laid in the bathroom for a while. It's
it's
terrible.
a bird. It's a
Terrible.
plane.
It's
Ski club
opium,
pad.
man.
It's opium, man. Brilliant. Yeah, not good.
You know who loves those?
Who?
Ski club pad.
I bet you're right.
Sure, Ski Club Pad does.
Yeah. I bet you're right.
Does he still ski? Or was that just in high school?
No, I was just in high school.
Does your dad still ski? Yes.
With who?
Well, anybody. Whoever I tell him to.
Wow.
So if anyone's keeping track at home, ski club pad in high school, downhill skied and did opium.
He went to Wild Mountain once.
Yeah, right. No, he was a snowboarder, but we called him Ski Club Pat.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
because he hated it, and
I think we all kind of knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you called him that.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't want to be spit on. You guys are ganging up on me.
We ain't ganging up on you. You wouldn't like that either.
You know who loves those?
Yeah, I do.
Scene Bear.
Oh, Little Scene Bear does. He do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He do.
Oh, I'm sure Scene Bear would.
Oh,
yeah,
he
he'd
do.
be
He
hot
do.
to it on.
He
Oh,
do.
yeah.
He do.
Yeah.
Garlar.
I doubt it.
Oh, come on.
Luke.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luke do.
Luke. Luke.
Tree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Treaser, he's in.
Yeah, Treaser.
Dov.
Dov? Dov is going to get spit on whether he likes it or not.
Right.
My grandpa.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which one? Both?
I never met my mom's dad.
But
so-
just assume.
Yeah, just,
Yeah,
just
sure. Yeah.
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for him. Interesting.
You're over there shoving cicadas where the sun don't shine. You thinking
The
you're
mug?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. and you have the nerve to talk bad about that pretty girl.
I'm not saying anything bad about her in general.
I got to get over it. I'm going to have to get over this. I'm going to have to pretend. I'm going to wipe this from my memory. I'm going to go in and see that dude and have them wipe my bad memories from me.
You almost got up and fought me because I was ripping your women.
What's the name of that movie?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I need a
Great
spotless
film.
mind.
Great
You ruined
movie.
my mind.
Sorry, Daddy.
You came in early and were asking me terrible things. Got me all riled up about professional athletes.
Yeah, I asked if he banged one, and he goes, "Who?" He had no idea.
I did, because I'm an owl.
Who she was.
Which one?
You can't say.
No.
Don't say it. But the answer was yes.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, no.
I'm shocked. He didn't even know. He goes, "Who's that?" And he goes, "That doesn't matter." Sure.
Hey, how was episode 2?
Fine.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to load in the sound effects later on.
Oh, God, no. House of the Dragon, end of episode 1. Hard to listen to.
Yeah. I've read that it's apparently I've heard it's 10 times worse in the books, they said. I don't know how it could even be 10 times worse, but apparently it's way worse.
Did you watch episode 2 last night, Maxo?
No, I haven't yet. I did watch Fight Club yesterday for the first time, though.
Yeah?
Dude.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's do this right here.
Dude, that's
Hang on.
great.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
can I please have your attention?
Oh, yeah.
And?
Yeah, it was freaking awesome, man.
Yep.
The greatest.
Yeah. I did kind of suspect, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I did kind of suspect the plot twist a little bit.
Kidding?
Yeah, I did a little
So
bit.
let's just start there, though. But you did not know what the twist was going into it?
No,
That's fantastic
I
that you
didn't-
somehow
I didn't know.
avoided that.
Wow.
That's
no
awesome.
Kidding. I wonder what gave that away.
At first, I was like, okay. And eventually it wasn't true. But at first, I'm like, all right, he's not having any other, like Tyler Durden's not having any interactions with anybody else. It was just him and Edward Norton or whatever for the longest time. And then eventually I was like, what really gave it away for me is when the girl left the house.
Yeah.
And then right away, Tyler Durden showed up.
Right.
And he's like, "Don't mention me," even though, and she was kind of the main reason that I thought so, because she was acting really weird towards him. And then everybody was being so respectful towards him, even though he wasn't part of the operation and everything. So I'm like, they gotta be the same person. Like they gotta be, or he's imaginary or something. But
Did you like it when she said, "I ain't been blank like that since grade school"?
Yeah, that made me laugh out loud, actually.
How about Meatloaf at the meetings with the
BT Bob.
That BT Bob.
with the man rack?
Yeah, that made me laugh too. I didn't realize that was Meatloaf until afterwards when I was looking up the movie.
Yeah.
But that's not the way. Like when they started the Fight Club, I was like, "How is this?" Like it's interesting, and I was digging it, but I'm like, "How is this movie going to progress?" I did not think they were going to start blowing up buildings and like become terrorists. So that really took me aback, but it was a really good movie, man.
And I've made it very clear on the show. It's my second favorite movie of all time. One of the main reasons is how badly Jared Leto gets beat up.
Yeah, correct.
I thoroughly enjoyed that part of the film. Pummeled almost beyond recognition, and it's the best he's ever looked.
I love that movie.
So good.
It was a fantastic movie. I feel like I definitely understand what you guys are saying, though. I still feel like I want to go back and rewatch
Well,
it.
because of the flashes at the end that they show you where he's remembering.
Right.
Throughout the entire movie, that is happening.
Yeah, it's fun to go back and go, oh, okay, now that I know this, every scene is different the second time.
Yeah, like you'll see him every now and again standing there, and you didn't see him the first time.
Yep.
It's the craziest thing.
Right.
I loved it. I love that damn movie.
Man, I haven't seen it in a while. I might have to go back.
It's really good.
Holds up. It was fantastic. You guys have not led me astray. It was No Country and Fight Club. I'm seeing a lot of really, really fantastic films lately.
All right. You still haven't watched There Will Be Blood, though, yet, right?
Nope. Still haven't watched that or Seven.
Either one.
Or Back to the Future.
Have you
or
seen,
Jaws.
have you seen The Big Lebowski?
No, I haven't seen that one either. Okay, I got to add that to the list.
Yeah, add it to the list. It's so great that we're getting you to watch some films so you can actually, enjoy them for the first time. I wish I could see Fight Club again for the first time. I just loved that film.
I think we said this a week or so ago, but sure, Seven's amazing. There Will Be Blood is amazing, but just a part of Americana. I mean, Back to the Future and Jaws should be required viewing.
Yeah.
That's just such a huge part of our culture, all those references.
I'm interested in you and your thoughts on both those films, actually, now that you say that, Rick Corey. I wonder how he's going to feel about Back to the Future. Jaws he's going to love. You can't help it.
Impossible not to like
Impossible not
Jaws.
to love that.
Yeah.
But Back to
Jaws
the
is
Future,
so
I wonder
good.
if it will hold up for somebody who's never seen it before.
Yeah, I was curious about that too, because obviously there's so much hype, not just from you guys, but around Fight Club in general. I'm like, am I really gonna, like the first 5 minutes, I was like, is this gonna be as good as everyone says it was? And yeah, it was. Also, just a small little bonus is when you're watching a movie and you figure out where a button bar comes from.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, wait, I recognize that.
I love it when that happens, man. I love it when people text me and go, oh my God, I heard blankety blank drop, and that's from blankety blank. That's so good.
For Unpaid Sports after this, Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
By the way, this is Jacuzzi Puma and Doggone. Before that, we heard Fever Dream and Crying Out. Local music on the Power Trip.
Eyes open wide, nobody speaks. My mind is numb, my body.
Welcome back. Hey, Power Trip Morning Show 604. I'm Hawk Tua.
What could I say?
And Cast 1000 with us today. We got Ben coming in a little bit. We got Mussman as well. Zach was over there. Max over here. Corey, of course, and Sauce. And
Never think today's the day.
Corey,
Yes, sir.
do you remember when director's commentary was a thing?
Big deal on
DVDs?
DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
I was just telling Max, so the reason I remember that movie, Fight Club, so well is because it has one of the best director's commentary ever. It's Fincher, Edward Norton, Brad Pitt, and Helena Bonham Carter all watching the film and telling you about it. And the entire film, they watch the whole film and just narrate it. And it's fantastic. And I guess
That
they
would be
probably
cool.
don't do that for films anymore, right? Because they don't really sell DVDs very much. I don't know. I wonder if you could watch like modern films, director's commentary on YouTube.
Fincher makes a lot of good movies.
He do.
Yes, he does.
He do.
Like Seven, like Zodiac.
Still gotta see both
Zodiac
of those
is
too.
so good. Oh my God, is that a good movie?
I've seen his most recent one, The Killer, with Michael Fassbender.
That's right, Fassbender. Yeah,
it was a really good movie. Not as good as Fight Club.
Yeah, right. I haven't. I was going to go see Bike Riders this weekend, but I did not. Anybody see it?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it either. I saw that Thelma movie though.
Oh yeah.
About the old lady.
The old lady. Everybody's loving it.
It's really funny and it's really clever. Like they do so many plays on action movie tropes, but make it genuinely exciting. Even though it's like an old lady, like she's in a high speed chase on a electric wheelchair, and it's like they make it seem like it's a heist and everything. And she's just this old lady, like this 92-year-old lady that gets scammed over the phone because someone says they have her grandson hostage, and then it just goes from there. And it's really funny. Richard Roundtree, the original Shaft, his last movie role, he's in it. It's a really clever and charming movie. And apparently the lady did all her own stunts.
No kidding.
Yeah, like I was reading an article. They said she scared the bleep out of a lot of people on set because she would just start doing her own stunts out of nowhere. But yeah, it's a fantastic movie. You would love it, Hawk. It's very heartwarming, very charming, but actually like pretty good action for what it is.
Wow. Yeah, I'll definitely watch that. Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir.
Zodiac. David Fincher does director commentary. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. There's a
Such a good movie.
Oh, so good. There's a
Disturbing
director's
as
commentary. Let's see what else. So they are out there still. What's the one with Social Network?
Oh
director's
yeah,
commentary.
That's a good film.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It looks like Fincher does them for like all his films, because here's one for Panic Room as well. Had what's her face in it?
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster, thank you. Man,
and I
you're good at
believe a
stuff.
young Kristen Stewart.
Is that good?
I think, isn't
Yeah,
Kristen
it's real
Stewart the
good.
one
Yeah,
that was in it?
that's her.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
her
she
daughter,
is.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's apparently
It's a good movie.
Director's commentary for VeggieTales as well, in case you guys are in it.
Thelma is 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's only like an hour and a half.
Sweet.
Great
And then she
movie.
drives off the edge of the cliff.
No.
Yeah, Louise died years ago.
Oh, well, that's sad. That's kind of a spoiler alert as well.
Yep, spoiler alert.
You just
We were going to
spoiled it.
recommend that Max watch Thelma and Louise,
Yeah,
but now
why
you
not?
just said the end of it. Well,
Well,
I mean,
everybody
you
read-
want to see the entire career arc of Brad Pitt.
Everybody read the book.
Everybody did read the book, Thelma and Louise, yes. All right, should we do front page sports?
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Yep, buy any 2 Celsius at Holiday, the 12 ounces or the 16 ounces, and you get one free. Buy 2, get one free for Celsius. Mix and match at Holiday, and you can try the exclusive watermelon lemon at Holiday.
Hell yeah, man.
I got to get on that. Again, I go to Holiday for gas all the time. I go there for a million things. I always forget to try the old flavor, watermelon lemon.
Watermelon lemon.
Get after it, man.
I got to get on that. That sounds really good.
Let me taste your watermelon lemon. Is that how the song goes?
No. But it's close, man.
Wait.
The Minnesota Twins beat the A's 3-0. Oakland had just 3 hits. Buxton 2 for 3 with a home run, his 5th of the year, but the star was Pablo Lopez, who went 8 innings, 2 hits, no runs, and matched a career high with 14 strikeouts. He took a perfect game into the 6th.
Yeah. Leave him in. Let him go. Let him play.
Twins won 2 out of the 3 against Oakland. So far this season, they have won 6 out of 7 against Oakland. And overall now against the AL West, 16-4. So the good news, bad news. The good news is the Twins are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're winning enough. But Cleveland is the bad news. They continue to win. That is their 5th straight win. They won 6-5 over Toronto. So the Twins are 7.5 games behind Cleveland. That's more bad news. The other good news, though, is they are still in wild card position. If the season ended today, the Twins would be a wild card.
Good for them, man.
Let's go.
43-35. They are off today, and then at the D-backs tomorrow night at 8:40.
Where is it? Let's hear it.
Arizona.
It's kind of you to answer, Pee-wee.
Joe Ryan on the mound for the Twins.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody.
They've had 2 great back-to-back pitching performances from their 2 pitchers. Pablo Lopez was lights out.
Do you hate it when they take them out in the 8th, after the 8th, when they could have gone 9? And they're still pitching like hell?
I mean, I don't know. It's not really how baseball is anymore. Like 20 years ago, yeah. People are like, well, this guy could throw 175 pitches.
Right.
But no, not really. That's his best outing of the year.
All right, everybody be cool.
Start over and speak differently.
What'd I say?
Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight, 7 o'clock, Florida and Edmonton in Florida. Florida won the first 3 games. Edmonton has won the last 3 games.
Go Florida.
Where's the old stat here? Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hang on. One
of us.
Gone too soon.
This thing's locked up. Damn it, John Jansen.
They don't even have iced tea.
The Edmonton Oilers came back from a 3-0 deficit in the Stanley Cup Final to tie the Florida Panthers at 3 games apiece. They're the first team to do that since 1945. And if they win Game 7 tonight, they'll be the first team to come back from 0-3 in the NHL since 1942.
Wow, man. Good for them. Go Edmonton, I guess, then.
Well, we said it back after that Game 3 victory by Florida, that if there's a team that is built to come back from a 3-0 deficit, it is the Edmonton Oilers, and they've proven exactly that. They rattled off 8 in Game 4 and just have not looked back, just pounding these Panthers into submission. And now we'll see tonight, but it feels like a whole new deal. It feels like anything could happen tonight. Best 2 words in sports, Game 7.
That's not
should
the
be
best
fun.
2 words.
What's that?
Hawk 2 is the best.
Not according to Sauce.
No.
I know.
Zacho, this is probably a cliche for every hockey game that's ever existed, but because of the 0-3 deficit and now they've got all the momentum and the positivity, how important is the first goal? Because like if Edmonton scores first, doesn't Florida just go, God dang it, we blew the whole thing? Like doesn't panic completely set in if Edmonton scores first?
And I don't think it's even. I think if Edmonton gets the first goal, that's far more consequential for Edmonton than it would be the other way. I think if the Panthers get first blood, as we saw in the series, it doesn't really matter. But I think this is you talk about momentum. I don't know how much that even affects this at this point. I mean, mentally for sure, but I just feel like this is a complete reset now in the series, that this is a 1-game final to decide the Stanley Cup. Bobrovsky could show up tonight, completely shut things down, but also, I mean, my goodness, I mean, Draisaitl, McDavid, looks like McDavid just will not be denied this, but who knows? Anything could happen. I can't wait.
The NBA draft is Wednesday and Thursday. The Wolves pick 27th on Wednesday, unless they move up or down. A couple of French kids are expected to be probably the top 2 or 3 picks. There's a couple of names that are getting sneaky and maybe coming up the board, but there's a couple of French prospects that are the top prospects, which is why everybody's avoiding talking about the NBA draft because nobody's seen these kids play.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I've never even, no idea.
This is a weird draft.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons that they're talking about the Spurs possibly trading up to get Wemby, one of his countrymen.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They have 2 top 10 picks, though. There's rumors that they might try to trade up. But
Well, yeah.
I think that'd be stupid.
This NBA draft's going to need some kind of
buzz
push,
Yeah.
right?
Besides the Bronny James bit.
Correct.
Which is everything. We learned that last week. So basically, this draft revolves around Bronny.
Well, it does when there's no player worth a damn in the top 10.
Did you see that the Wolves are supposedly interested in him, Stassi?
Yeah, but I heard that Rich Paul basically told them do not draft him.
Is that a nickname?
That's LeBron and Bronny's agent.
Yeah, he said something about the ownership situation and was like, we don't know who the owner's going to be.
Yeah.
Can we start calling you Rich Paul?
Sure.
Yeah. Can we start calling you Bitch Paul?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I don't
but
want to be spit on.
God, it makes me angry.
To answer your question, yes.
Sure. Call me whatever you want.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care.
Really?
Anything?
Not anything.
Give us a list of things we can't call you. Can we call you Bitch Paul?
Sure.
Can I call
Rich
you
Paul.
Pinky Tuscadero?
Yeah.
Can I call you the name of the new Eastern Michigan recruit?
You can call me that. Nobody else should call me that.
Can I call you David Mendoza?
Is that the guy from Mighty Ducks?
I don't know. Just a name I just saw.
From Mighty Ducks. Who?
Isn't that the kid's name from Miami, Zacko and Mighty Ducks 2?
Oh, God. Who saw that one?
Oh, I did. The second one, Wales, right?
A lot of us saw it. Who remembers it?
Well, my sister watches it all the time.
It's the best show on TV.
Yeah. The second one's the best one, right, Hawk?
David
Best show on
Mendoza.
TV.
Yeah.
Best show on TV. Worst pain there is.
What?
Sorry. You don't get it.
Yeah, you don't get it,
You
dude.
just don't get it.
That's
You
Luis.
just
Luis.
don't get it, do you?
He's the kid from The Sandlot,
You just
which I've
don't.
only seen once.
Oh, yeah, him. I remember him. Benny.
He's Benny the Jet?
Yeah.
Same kid,
Same
huh?
kid, yeah.
You've seen Sandlot once?
Yeah, Sandlot's a
You
massively overrated
don't.
film.
Dear God.
That's
Yeah,
not
now,
right.
that's officially your
Sandlot
dumbest take of the day.
Oh, my God.
I'm
the
going
kid
to
with
spit
the
on
big
you.
long
What's wrong
hat
with you?
bothers me too much. I can't watch it. Get it.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's
I want to spit on you.
it's
Yeah.
I'm
We're
going
all
to get in
gonna
line
spit on
behind Chris.
you know why he doesn't like it is because of all that spit on that baseball, you
Good
know?
point.
It's probably his nightmare.
Golly.
That's your trigger, is spit.
Golly.
Do you throw spitballs in MLB The Show?
No.
You don't even let him do it, do you?
Nope. I don't. I
Golly.
know if a pitcher has it, I go back into the edit button and take it out of his repertoire.
Golly.
Didn't you about a week ago or so say on Twitter that Ferris Bueller is overrated too?
Yes, Ferris Bueller sucks.
My gosh.
I'm going to take you out and
But
Let's just hold him down and spit on him. Is that a fireable offense? If we just hold you down,
No,
all
it's
four
not.
of us,
It's
if we
definitely
hold
not.
you down and just spit on your face for the next 20 minutes,
As long as we do it for digital,
you know
I
what?
think we
I've
can do
read
anything.
the entire rule book. There's nothing in there about being spit on.
No spit.
like if at some
That's right.
point during the deposition they say, "Why did you spit on him?" If we just said, "Well, he said the Sandlot and Ferris Bueller are overrated," I
And then
think
we're
the
going to
judge
hear.
I'm sure the judge would say, "Then let me have one too."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spit on you as well.
Oh.
oh,
Dumb
Some
take.
bitch here said that.
a dumb take. It's not a great take, but it's my take.
Who
And
said
I
that? Bitch
stand
Paul?
by- Yeah. Why did Bitch Paul say that?
Oh, God. Your
That's
dad's,
all I
your
need.
dad's shaking his head right now.
No, my dad's asleep.
Yeah. Well, it's because he's worn out.
He's in San Francisco.
Yeah, that's what he tells you.
What really matters is next. We'll do scores and stats around the world of sports, and Chris will change your life with something else. Then Ben Lieber joins in about 10 minutes or so. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Hey, come on. It's the level set and formula. Ba-ba-da. Am I right? Is that what this is? Yep, it is. There you go. We have to break with the tight whips and fix me up. That's Corey Cove. Hi, Corey.
Hi.
How the hell are you?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, pretty good. How'd the old grad party go?
Good. I was saying this to Zacho off the air like 40 minutes ago that grad parties are a lot like weddings. There's so much planning. The wife stresses out like crazy, spends the gross domestic product of Costa Rica over the last 3 weeks, right?
Uncle Gary gets too drunk.
And then it's over in about 3 hours, right? There's so much planning. There's so much stress. There's so much worrying. Then after 3 hours, everybody goes home and had a good time, and you call it a day. And you go, okay, that's over. Deep sigh of relief, and we move on. So yeah, it went fine.
Good.
Call it a day.
Good.
It's weird, man.
Good.
She's like an adult and stuff now. You know?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Super weird. Anyway, let's do what really matters. Let's learn about stuff, shall we?
I'd love it if we did, because I have things to tell you.
That's what really matters,
That's right?
Brought to you by our friends at Catalyst.
Oh, yeah.
And CatalystSupplyCo.com. The old service-based lumberyard. They'll help you out. You want to be a Catalyst company. CatalystSupplyCo.com.
Oh, that's right.
Scotty Scheffler won again, this time at the Travelers, in a playoff with Tom Kim, but that was after climate protesters delayed the end of the tournament. They threw a bunch of stuff on hole 18, sprayed it with red and white powder. They tried to clean it up as much as possible. On the playoff hole, they actually moved the hole location to kind of try to avoid some of the stuff that they couldn't get off. Whatever. That was the 6th victory of the year for Scotty Scheffler. That is the most in a PGA season since Tiger had 6 in 2009. And he still has 2 months left.
Yeah. We need to crack down on the whole letting people out there. I know that they arrest them, but there needs to be some very serious consequences to this, because they're probably going to get a misdemeanor or something, trespassing charge, and get off. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yeah. And I talked about the betting angle too. If Scheffler's about to make that putt, some guy's got a lot of money on Kim, and he just says, "Well, you know what? Screw it. I'll take the money and just run out there and make an ass out of myself." I don't know. I just think it's a major security risk. These people are making millions of dollars, and
the one yesterday was relatively tame. You're too young to remember this, but in the 90s, there was a dude that drove a Volkswagen onto the golf course and hit a golfer.
Never forget it.
And then they
gosh,
made the guy putt from where it was.
They made him putt. Yep. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, they didn't even delay the tournament. They basically were like, "No, you have to keep going."
So the driver hit the golfer.
Yeah, and then crashed into a television tower.
Oh my!
Oh, dude, it was. You should see the 30 for 30 on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's called, I think the title of the ESPN 30 for 30 is Happy Gilmore.
I think you're right.
Okay. I'll put that in my notes.
I think that was the name of the driver.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember, though. It was 30 years ago. What really matters is this.
Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler won a significant amount of money at a poker event with other celebrities, such as Neymar and Ninja. Ended up giving away money to some fans. He won $120,000. Butler made... He's made $263.2 million during his NBA career. It's pretty good. And the Marquette product has been in the NBA since 2011. Played the Bulls, Timberwolves. He played here? The Sixers. And
it didn't go well here. He basically hated the way that our team played. Didn't think we had a lot of fire in the belly.
Yeah.
Specifically Cat and Wiggins. He came here basically because of Tibbs, and then Tibbs got canned, and Jimmy hated it here, and we moved on with our lives.
Well, apparently he's a good poker player.
Right? 1 season, right? 1.5?
Maybe 1.5. Remember, didn't he give out everybody's phone, or did he give out his phone number at MOA?
Did.
Yeah. When he
didn't you try calling him, Zach?
I did. I texted him. We needed a fill-in for the softball game that night. Yeah, I texted him about that.
He didn't respond.
He was busy. Must have been.
Yeah. Jimmy Butler.
He got traded right before what would have been his second season.
Think about it. You guys could have been poker playing buddies, Core.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
I thought you liked playing poker.
Yeah, charity tournaments suck, though.
Oh, now he doesn't like getting spit on. You don't like poker tournaments.
Yeah,
what the hell's
charity tournaments.
Yeah, what's happening?
Charity tournaments.
You
the
guys
structures are terrible. Come on. I'll just donate money later. Let's just play a real tournament.
Well, what? You've lost a lot of those, haven't you?
Why don't you? Is that why you won't host
pain, isn't it?
Well, I mean, we don't need to get into the weeds, but charity tournaments are just pull tabs.
Pain.
You should host one.
Yeah, you should host one.
Yeah, you should host a strip night.
Yeah,
you should.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you, Beetlejuice. That's the second time we've said that today.
Yeah.
A strip night.
Yeah, you should host strip night.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, see?
What do you think about that, Cor?
Tomorrow night, the Lynx and the Liberty play. And I guess, is this the thing that Marnie was discussing last week? About the WNBA Commissioner's Cup Championship that they didn't separate, right? Didn't they say, like, hey, you guys were going to play anyway, so should we just make this the day that is technically the championship? So that's tomorrow night, the in-season tournament between the Lynx and the Liberty. I guess, what, $500,000 on the line to be distributed amongst the winning team or something?
Damn right.
WNBA Commissioner's Cup tomorrow, Liberty hosting the Minnesota Lynx.
You got to keep them separated.
Great song.
Timberwolves didn't make the old in-season tournament last year, which sucked because we were in Vegas when it was happening. We could have gone and seen it.
Oh, I remember that.
God,
I was looking forward to going.
Yeah, you were going to go.
I was so excited. And
remember you told Rosie you and Sauce were going to drive there and he bought it?
Yeah, I remember, and he bought it.
And the best part about our Hall of Fame bit is the Hall of Fame game is on a Thursday. We told him it was on a Sunday, and he didn't correct us.
He's not listening.
He didn't care.
He doesn't care.
He didn't care.
He's just waiting for his turn to talk. And sometimes he doesn't even wait that long.
No, he doesn't.
What really matters is this.
It's a sad story. An elephant named Tara and a dog named Bella had become close friends at a sanctuary in Tennessee. Unfortunately, one day Bella, the doggie, was killed by coyotes. Tara, the elephant, found her body and carried it a mile back to the barn so the staff could bury it. How about that?
I was convinced you were going to say that the elephant accidentally stepped on the dog and killed it. Damn coyotes running around this farm.
Yeah, no, there's coyotes everywhere, buddy. Gotta be careful.
How small is this dog? I mean, put up a better fight.
Well, they're coyotes. They run in packs.
Yeah, and they're mean.
Well,
like the way Hawk likes his women, mean.
Don't talk to me.
I got to know the breed of this dog. This dog gave up.
No.
This dog's a quitter.
No.
Make a run for it. You have an elephant friend just yards away.
Correct.
Sprint towards the elephant.
Your supposition is that the dog just laid there and took it?
Whoa.
I just don't think the dog gave its best effort. And look, I'm not asking for success. I'm asking for effort. Would you at least try to get back to your elephant friend?
Yeah, I guess an elephant probably would have scared off the.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was like the elephant, like they got in an argument over charity poker tournaments, and they stormed away from each other. And the elephant, if the elephant had been there, he'd have stomped ass on those. A
lot of regret
on those coyotes.
And my guess is the elephant will never forget.
You know he won't. He can't forget.
No.
Zach, your hands up.
You know that that old thing, like how many first graders, would it take to like actually
stomp
that you could beat up?
Mm-hmm.
Like
what?
How many coyotes would it take to take down an elephant?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
good question.
I'd be like
50?
I was going to say, like 40, 50.
I bet
20?
I bet the elephant would have to give up.
Well, about half of them would get trampled.
By turtles?
Yes.
It would truly, I think Chris just said the key word. It would have to be a number where you truly wore out the elephant, because otherwise it would just stomp on you and it would kill coyote after coyote after coyote. But eventually, if you just keep coming in waves until
been there
until the thing absolutely passes out.
Want to go surfing, baby?
Yeah. You'd have to wear it out. It might take hundreds.
Oh, Jesus, Hockey.
What? Don't you judge me, you judger.
I'm not, man.
God dang, you're a judger.
I'm not judging you at all.
Here come the judge.
Is it my turn?
I don't know. Yes.
U.S. Gymnastics at Target Center this week.
That's right.
The old men and women, June 27th through the 30th. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but if you look at the prices, I was going to take the kid out of the gals on Friday, but it's sold out and the secondary market is ridiculous. You can see the dudes do gymnastics for about 2 quarters, right? You get 50 cents. They're like, right this way, sir. To see the gals do it, it's about $400 a seat.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
I mean,
I'm on the website right now. Get tickets by admission.
Take your time.
How
not
good
my
are the
fault.
seats?
This computer is from 1970.
There's no chance that's true.
I mean, it's not far off.
I sat
1990.
and wondered. Started humming a song.
Well, the only thing left is the upper deck.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And they
For the women or the men?
this is just like
He's
an
just not
all-session
good.
offer. It's $450 for the upper deck.
Yeah. I'm not paying that much. Look, the kiddo likes gymnastics. She's on a gymnastics team. They ain't getting $400 a ticket for me to watch Simone Biles from 100 yards away. Not happening.
I wouldn't pay $400 to watch Tupac resurrect from the dead.
I bet you would.
Yeah, you would.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you would. Yeah,
maybe,
you would.
yeah.
You would shave that.
I'd find a discount
I'm going to tell you
code.
right now, I'd pay $400 for.
Talk about it.
$40.
Sure.
Sure.
I said 400, but
Yeah, discount.
thanks, man.
Hi, Ben.
Coupon.
Hello.
Oh, hey,
Hello.
Randy.
How are you?
Good morning, Ben.
Good
Hello.
morning, guys.
Hi,
Good
Ben.
morning.
What's happening?
You know,
You know,
What's good?
we're all disgusted by sauce.
Sauce doesn't like
Why-
Hawk Tua
why
Girl.
this time?
He doesn't
No, I
like
didn't say I
Sandlot. He
don't
doesn't like
like
Ferris
her.
Bueller's Day Off.
I didn't say I don't like
He doesn't
her.
like America.
I just don't want my Johnson
You don't like America,
spit on.
Yeah, when did you stop
I love
loving-
America.
When did you stop loving America?
I've always loved America.
I actually need to look up this Hawk 2 gal. I know the story, but I don't think I know what she looks like.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yep.
It don't matter.
I think it does.
With a girl like that, it don't matter.
It's the spirit, man.
Yeah, it's the want to.
It's the heart of the champion.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, Sauce very adamantly against this.
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
don't
against
start
her.
backtracking now.
I said this.
Oh,
not
yeah,
her.
no, I'm not
You're
getting- no.
adamantly against this.
No, I'm
What's
not.
one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that huck to it. Spit on that thing. You get me?
Spit on that thing. Prettier.
Spit on that thing.
Hockey loves that she's from the South.
Well, of course she is.
I think if you're her dad watching that video, you Hawk Tua yourself off of a bridge.
Yes, you do.
Jesus is the bread and the
Yeah, you just play that over and over again. Just hum that to yourself.
That's him like holding the headphones as close to his ears as he can.
My Lord.
Okay, Hawk.
Did you hear that my daughter Mary went viral?
Yeah. What for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what if he's actually just really proud?
She likes to spit on that thing.
Let's look at this.
Ben, you were saying?
Well, Hawk, let me challenge your comment about it doesn't matter. What if?
Yes, sir.
What if
Yes, sir.
it was the landlady from Kingpin?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on.
I think Whitney Houston said it.
I will always love you?
Yeah.
I want to dance with somebody.
Bobby passed the pipe.
Yeah, what?
I'm drowning?
Right, somebody run a bath?
Oh, saucer.
Well, okay. We were all doing funny bits, and I say something, and I'm the mean guy. Sorry I don't like my crank spit on. You guys got to
You
get
should
over
be.
it.
Thank you for finally apologizing.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, now I'm actually really curious. What did Whitney Houston say?
Whitney Houston said, "How will I know if she really loves me?" And that's how you know. The greatest love.
Wait.
of all.
But answer Ben's question. Would you bang the lady from Kingpin?
I'm not talking to you.
Pretend Ben did.
Are you asking just in general or if he needed to pay the rent?
Just in general.
The lady from the lady who gets in the car with the dude and they
With
drive
Woody
off?
Harrelson, yeah.
The lady who says there's something about me or something about good sex that makes me have to crap. Would you bang that lady?
I'd have to. Because
Why?
I'm probably going to be one of her tenants pretty soon.
Well, let's just say that your rent is not late.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's this rando girl at the saloon.
Sure. Let me ask you a question. Am I busy?
No, you're not. You're not busy. Yeah, but no, you are, but you could drop your plans quickly.
You won't need much time anyway.
Oh.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, why do you say
Are you
that?
saying I'm unskilled in the sun?
Yeah, why do you say that, Casanova?
No, you're efficient.
That's true. I am a fishing. I do have to go a fishing. You're right. Oh, Grody. Now I'm thinking about that. The answer is
More
yes.
of the Power Trip Morning Show with Ben Lieber and what really matters after this on The Fan.
instigator. Local music on Fame.
The Fan.
Hailed as the nicest man in stand-up, 2021 Grammy-nominated comedian Neat Bargatze is headed to the State Fair Grandstand. You can see him on the Be Funny Tour when he takes the stage on Saturday, August 24th. Limited tickets are still available. More info, and you can secure your tickets over at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
Sounds good to be, man. This is Chris Gant and Into the Blue. Local music on the Power Trip. Here we go. Let's go back to some What Really Matters. I got some things for Ben that he doesn't know and he needs to know about.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah, come on, Ben.
We mentioned the NBA draft, Zachary, but the NHL draft is Friday at the Sphere in Las Vegas. What do the Wild need to do? I'm not asking for a name because we don't know any of these players outside of Celebrini, right? What position would you like to see them draft on Friday?
Military.
Missionary.
What do we need?
I don't know. I mean,
best player available at
whatever's
pick 13?
available. I don't know if I mean, it's.
Is the NHL draft almost always like that? You just take the most dynamic player regardless of position?
They're eligible like 17, 18 years old.
Right.
So it's very different from some of these other drafts where like they've got the college experience. Like it is probably the toughest draft in sports in terms of for the general manager to have
evaluations.
Because you're basically you're hoping you're hitting a moving target.
Well, in baseball, baseball's the same way,
Yeah,
right? There's a
baseball
lot
too.
of misses because you're so far away from making the pros.
Yeah.
All right, so you're saying best player available.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to pretend like I know anything about.
That's half the fun of being on the radio.
I know.
You think any of us know anything outside of Ben with football?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's this guy out of, Nantucket. He's very good. I don't know.
What did he have? Anything that rhymes with Nantucket?
He likes to take the goal and puck it.
Okay. What really matters is this.
Serial killer Ted Bundy helped police catch Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
In 1984, Bundy offered his opinions on the psychology, the motivations, and the behavior of the killer. And he was revisiting body dump sites, which turned out to be true, and he was arrested in 2001.
Yeah.
How about that?
I mean, that's the whole premise behind Silence of the Lambs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
And I know we bring this up every time, but don't forget the Green River Killer, former Timberwolf Martell Webster. His mom was killed by the Green River Killer.
Wow.
That's true, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Because that's, his whole thing was killing women of the night.
Prostitutes and, whatever, from like the Washington area, right? I think Martell Webster was from Seattle.
Yeah.
Or somewhere near Seattle. My turn? That was depressing.
And again, please don't call them women of the night.
What do you call them? What do you call them?
Bless you.
Sneeze on them?
Hey, don't tell me I can't do that now. Now you tell me I can't sneeze on you?
You're grossed out by that, too.
Wow.
No, you do you, man.
Achua.
Thank God your privates weren't over there.
Yeah, man. How many times have I said that?
If that was a real situation and somebody in the bedroom sneezed on your crank, on purpose, like a Hawk Tua situation.
Yep, sure.
Do you say excuse you?
Well, sure.
Are you
bless you.
I would
or
say
bless you? Do you
Or gazoon?
Well, I'd probably say bless.
How are the pleasantries in that situation?
I say bless you for doing what you're doing. Way before that.
What?
Depending on where they're
I'm always
at.
surprised.
Yeah.
You're like, you're really going to do this?
Bless you.
You're doing this with me?
Oh, God bless you.
And also with you.
God bless us, everyone. I turned into Tiny Tim.
Oh, Lordy Lord.
Because of my wiener,
Oh.
Going too far? A little bit, maybe.
Ben, let me read a ProFootballTalk.com story by Michael David Smith.
Okay.
Headline is 2022 first-round pick Lewis Cine will have a tough time making the Vikings roster. And I read, cutting the first-round pick after he played just 10 career games would be a major admission of a draft mistake, but that's what the Vikings might do with safety Lewis Cine. Cine, a 2022 first-round draft pick, was working with the third string during offseason practices and has a tough path towards earning a roster spot, according to ESPN. It just hasn't worked out for Cine in Minnesota. He was barely playing at the start of his rookie year before he suffered a compound fracture in his leg in week 4 that caused him to miss the rest of the season. In his second season, he only played in 7 games, almost exclusively on special teams. Here's the final paragraph, and here's the one that matters the most. If Scene makes the team, it may be mostly because his $1.75 million salary is guaranteed, and cutting him doesn't save the Vikings any salary cap space. So if the Vikings are picking their best players, though, it doesn't look like Scene will be one of the 53. So they're saying if they cut him, it's just because he's just taken up a spot. That they're not saving any money. It's just that he's not good enough.
Yeah.
And you think that's the most likely scenario, is that Lewis Scene gets cut before the season starts?
Yes. I do think that is the most likely scenario. Look, I was kind of saying this. I think we talked about him at the end of the season, and that was my gut feeling was he was not going to make it through training camp. Unless some unforeseen situation happens where he just truly flips the switch in this offseason, and he came out and was just a demon during OTAs and minicamp, which I didn't hear any stories.
No.
I don't know if you guys heard any stories. There certainly weren't any stories reported in the newspaper or online. I hadn't heard any rumblings of who's actually looked pretty good this offseason is Lewis Scene. That if he's just going to fly under the radar and be a wallflower like he's been up to this point, I don't see him making this team. He brings literally no value to this team right now. And I've kind of spoken on the fact that when you watch him on the sidelines, there doesn't seem to be anybody that really cares that Lewis Scene is even there, including himself sometimes. He looks like he's just disconnected from the team. So, yeah. I mean, I agree with that whole article.
Hey, if we're staying with the Vikings quickly before we toss it back to Chris with what really matters, did you guys all see what Ben retweeted the other day about Jordan Hicks?
Yes.
Hawk,
No,
Max, Zach?
No, I didn't see it.
No. Go back 2 days on Lieber's Twitter quick. You remember Jordan Hicks from the Vikings, right? Linebacker. Of
course.
Really good interview with Barrero.
Yeah,
right?
super good.
Remember he had compartment syndrome?
Yeah.
And we're all like, what the hell is compartment syndrome?
Yeah.
And he missed, half the season?
Yeah.
Wait until you see the photos.
Yeah, don't look at it.
He almost had his leg amputated.
Why would I look at the photo?
You got to see it.
You got to look at the photo.
I don't want to look at the photo.
You got to see it, and you go, 8 weeks, or whatever it was, 8 or 10 weeks. How did he not miss 3 years?
Hey.
It looks like a shark attack.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, icky.
Just click the link.
No,
Just
do
click
not.
it.
Don't fall for it. It's disgusting.
I'm not doing it.
Looks like he
gotta
got
do it.
kidnapped
Do
by
it,
Jigsaw.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, correct.
I don't want to do it.
Looks like he stepped in a bear trap.
I don't want to do it.
So the crazy, if I know the story correctly, he basically got kicked during the game. No big deal. But that area of your body is notorious for compartment syndrome. So he got kicked, and it's like anybody would say, oh, yeah, it's just a little sore. It feels like a bruise, whatever. And then as the pressure mounted inside of his leg, he rightfully and thankfully didn't try just to tough it out. You know, he was in communication with the trainers because he came back in and played for a little bit. And then he left. I think at halftime, he never came back out. And then we got word that he was being rushed to the hospital. So he... thankfully, he was open and honest with the trainers. Like, yeah, man, this thing is not getting better. It's only getting worse. It's getting more. There's more pressure building up, whatever. And the trainers, thankfully, were like, okay, don't try to tough this out. This is not something you want to tough out because this is notorious area for compartment syndrome. So they sent him right to the hospital. And basically, yeah, if he didn't have that surgery done, that procedure done, basically that day, he could have been in real trouble.
Lost his leg or worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's so gross.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Did you click on it, Chris?
No, I'm not gonna.
All you have to do is hit that button that ungraphics the graphics.
Yeah, no, I know. Why would I do that?
There it is.
I don't
Because
need
you
I
want
don't need
to see
that
it
for the rest of my life.
You have to see it.
Once I see something like that, I can't stop thinking about it.
It truly looks like a shark just bit his leg and opened up his leg.
It's disgusting.
See?
Sick.
But what really matters is this.
Giordano Bruno, a 16th century Italian philosopher whose extension of Copernicus's ideas proposed that the stars were suns with their own planets that might support life forms, was executed by the church in 16.
So he was 100% right and killed.
That's right.
That sucks. You live once, you're way ahead of your time. You're like, what if those are just suns and they each have their own solar systems and planets and maybe there's life on them? You're dead.
Yeah. And see, here's the deal. The difference besides smart level between me and that guy, I'd have been like, guys, I was kidding. I know the Lord is everything.
It's just us. We're the only ones.
Yes,
correct.
You know who you want to get is Maxx.
He's the one that told me. He sold me the dope that made me think of it in the first place.
And they were like, yeah, we already got him on the list. Don't worry. Different reasons.
Whoa. Speaking to that,
Yes,
since
sir.
we're talking about crazy ideas,
Oh, yes, sir.
I was going to save this for headlines, but why not?
Speaking of
No, not that.
arresting and jailing me. It's like, oh no, it's
There
over.
is a reality show in the works where flat earthers will try to prove that they're right.
Come on. Genius.
Which, of course, Finding Bigfoot, one of the funniest titles of a show of all time, because they did like 37 seasons and never
Give
found
him a
him.
chance.
Never found him. So finding is like an active verb, right? We're still finding him. We haven't found him.
Correct.
It would be called Found Bigfoot. So now flat earthers are going to try to prove that they're right in some reality show. I don't know the network. I just have the headline, but
Come on.
I think it'll be hilarious.
Well, yeah, the most famous one is the guy that tries to prove it and sets up this huge thing, and then he realizes
that the Earth is curved. Yep.
Correct.
He almost immediately self-owns himself.
Yeah. Yep.
Whatever. Let him try. It'll be cute.
Yeah, whatever.
Right?
Yeah, whatever.
Let him dream. Again, it's like Grandpa Joe telling Charlie, let's let him sleep one more night and just let him have one last good night of sleep and dream. Let the boy dream. What really matters is this. Back to you.
You're right. The University of Bologna, a public research university in Bologna, Italy, having never been out of operation, holds the title of the oldest university in the world. What year do you think the University of Bologna was founded?
Oh, my God.
Oldest in the world,
And
huh?
never been out of operation, still going. What year do you think the University of Bologna was founded?
Let's go like 1250.
1640.
1110.
1511.
Just 1,000.
Yeah, 1088.
1088.
Wow. Closest. 1088. How about that? Boy, can you imagine?
I wonder if they're still paying off their loans.
The hallway, the hallway of graduation pictures in that joint.
Just a lot of paintings.
I was going to say a lot of sketches, maybe. I don't know if the photo album is very extensive.
But you're right. I would like to see that yearbook.
That would be pretty suspicious if they have full-blown yearbooks from the 1200s, 1300s, 1400s. I don't know if I buy this. Yeah, can you imagine what tuition is there? Right? It increases every year, has been for 1,000 years.
No, they had
Yeah,
a
like a
tuition
billion-
freeze in 1480.
Oh, man.
Oh, really?
So,
Used to cost a
couple
chicken.
years, yeah. They were bartering back then, I guess, right?
Partying and bartering.
Oh yeah, those parties must have been nuts. Those
That's all it costs to get in the university with some hog tua.
those cheese stands. Oh man.
Let's try something quickly. Hang on a second.
Was he even listening?
Did you catch him?
This is just for one. Just sauce.
Go ahead.
Where's the university we were just talking about 30 seconds ago?
Bologna?
Where is that? Because he said that part too.
Greece?
No.
You're kind of close.
I mean,
You're in that area.
Greek?
What? Keep going.
yeah, it's in Greek.
You know why I heard that?
You
Because
didn't hear
Bologna
that.
is bologna. And I like food.
We know.
Yep. Italy.
You can tell.
Yeah, I like food, man.
Italy,
I'm
man.
scared.
My buddy Kevin was just there. at
Oh, great.
Bologna.
Hold on. 1 second.
Is it
Nobody cares.
Is it Parrish there?
Wait a minute. What's his name again?
Kevin Mahoney.
Did he drive or did he fly?
He flew.
Did he go there looking for some bologna?
He went there, yeah, and then got food poisoning on like day 2.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
And then they had already paid for like this how to make pizza and pasta class. They show up, he's sick as hell, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they tell him, yeah, this is going to be like a 6-hour class. It was miserable. But yeah, I didn't know anything about bologna until like a week ago.
We don't even care.
Oh.
Thanks, man. Good stuff.
That turtle doesn't care, man.
Is that where bologna comes from, though?
Bologna was its first name.
Bologna?
I would think so.
It sounds like the place it would originate from. Yeah.
No, it's from Greek.
Greek.
Well, Bologna's in Greek.
The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Ask you to come back again.
Jeff Reinert's in Crosses.
So many times.